There's nothing to talk about regarding the Amico? What? There's plenty to talk about. Here's a channel update.
Hello humans, and welcome to another episode of Gen X Gamer. That's right, the video game show that is not hosted by an annoying e-beggar. There is no Patreon, no super chats. That's right, we just talk about the games we love and how fun it is to hoard them, collect them. Now, with that said, let's get ready for the show. On today's episode, this show is intended for mature audiences only. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hello humans, and welcome to another episode of Gen X Gamer. First of all, let me tell you, one thing that you're going to see in the channel that's going to change is I'm not going to say names, okay? You guys have to realize that if there's 4,000 investors, some of them are bound to be on YouTube, right? And those are the ones that are looking for negative content, you know, and the content that just says, I hate this guy, or I hate that guy, or screw the Amico, whatever, those are easy to dismiss. The ones that are harder and and gain tractions are the ones that ask the right questions, right? They point out things that are just so obvious that nobody's talking about, or they're not bringing to the forefront, especially when you're crowdfunding.
Specifically in this company where you have the CEO as the mouthpiece of the company, he's been saying all kinds of things, and now what he said in the beginning has not come to pass. You guys should go check out WorryWarGaming, his latest video regarding this. It's a really good video. He made some good points, and this is what I was warning to you guys about before. You know, everything he said is out there on the internet, and when things don't come to pass, whatever he promises or states, you know, those things don't come true, then these kind of videos start popping out, right? And you can look in the comments. You'll see some of the regulars out there defending the indefensible, right? And I have to say, you know, there has to be some of them that are investors, right? And those are the people that are going to eventually target channels. It could be because of harassment or, you know, other issues. It doesn't matter, really. But all they're doing is they're protecting their investment because they dumped money in a company maybe that they felt was going to do 10x because that's what they were told, and now they see everything crumbling around them, right? And they're in denial. They can't even talk about the facts that are right in front of them, right? A third delay is not good for anybody. That's indefensible. Regardless of whether or not they played the console, they can't defend this, but they have to because they have money, they have skin in the game, you know? So you're going to get a lot of these guys out in the rafters.
You have to realize, guys, you know, successful companies that have great ideas do not crowdfund, right? So you don't see, for example, Valve crowdfunding. They're a privately owned company. Why? Because they have a great idea that makes a lot of money. Why the hell would they want to share it? Why are you going to split your profits and tell somebody, hey, you're going to double your money, triple your money, 10x? There's no reason. All they have to do is wait. They can save money, they have a plan, they go through it, and eventually they got to where they are now. By the time those guys issue stocks, it's going to be generational wealth, right? That's the typical way that you would invest in a business long term in the stock market. When you have something like this going on, as I explained to you before, crowdfunding is a red flag, right? You can love the games, you can love Retro Reimagine, but when it comes to crowdfunding, you always have to do your due diligence, right? So if you look at my last video, I said things like, who owns that building, for example? And why do you want to know that? Well, it's, for example, if you own a business yourself, right? Let's say you want to start a business. One of the things you would do, right? One of the things that would be normal to do is for the owner himself is to buy the property and lease it out to, you know, the company, right? A lot of times what happens is the company loans one of its officers some money. They go ahead and purchase the building on their own name, or somebody that's high paid, right? Let's say they take a paycheck for, now I'm not saying this happened here, right? But just giving you an example of things that can happen, right? Hypotheticals, right? Let's say I work for company A and I say, okay, well, my salary is $1 million. I own the company, I'm the LLC, and I'm the president, and I'm going to say, okay, I'm going to pay myself $1 million this year. I take those $1 million, I put $300,000 down in a building, And I say, we're moving to a new building. Which one? The one that I just bought. You're going to be my tenants. You're going to pay the rent, and you're going to be paying this building for me and a little bit extra, you know? And now after that I say, well, you know what? I'm not going to pay myself. That way I get to claim that I'm not getting a salary, right? So I look like a great guy. And I'm also making money on this building that I own, okay? I'm not saying this is the case here. Let me be clear. What I'm saying is you should do your due diligence when you're investing in any startup, because these are the things that might be going on, right? Another typical things that happens is you'll see people selling systems or whatever. They'll say, hey, you know, you can do this. You can triple, 10x your money. You can do this. You know, and if you really think about it, why would you sell that, right? If I can 10x my money, you know, I can do that 3 times and not have to worry about anything. Should I just be on an island, right? Why would I sell my system? To help people? I can help people being charities, you know, send them to college, things like that, right? I'm on 10xing my money all the time. What does it matter? What do I need to sell you? Why not, if I really want to be charitable, why not just give the system away for free?
For example, in this last video, guys, I made a couple of observations that you may ask yourself, how come the company hasn't made these, right? Why didn't they pivot? Why didn't they do this or do that or do the other in order to save money and keep the company going? The whole point was saving the company without raising money, but that wasn't done. Not only did they raise money, they want to keep raising money over and over again. So you have to question, what is the driving force behind this company? Is it making games that you love, or is it raising money? My hypothesis is that it's raising money first. Gaming is secondary, right? What they want to do is keep everybody working in that company, and that is their number one goal, not to provide you with the entertainment that they promised.
Who the hell is saying no, right? To the design, for example, of the console. Somebody had to say, you know what, that looks great. You know, that's an amazing look. It's not an amazing look, right? The best one that I like is the wood grain, and it's specifically because of the color, right? But would I prefer that the console look differently? Absolutely. Absolutely I would. You know, but that's what we have, right? So I have to roll with what they have. You can love the concept of retro reimagined and also be critical of an operation that is not holding to its commitments. Both things can be true. All right, guys, that was a quick channel update. Next, I'm going to have another video. I'm working while others are quitting. I am working for you.
New videos every Monday and Sunday. Thank you for joining me on another episode of the Gen X Gamer. Remember to like and subscribe, click that notification bell, and remember, never ever be afraid to be happy. I'll catch you on the next one. Take care.